to the beach with free freaks. Totally. Yeah. Swerve. I'm down. Surf. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. So surf. Yeah. Surfing. These niggas gon' ride the wave. Your eyes are just like a tape. These niggas gon' ride the wave. I'm about to go fill up a safe. These niggas gon' ride the wave. These niggas gon' copy for days. These niggas gon' ride the wave. They tryna figure out where I stay. I had it locked with a lad to see who break in. It just was a test. Virgil been sending me drifted to see if I like it or rockin' with it. There go lil' mama, I don't wanna fuck cause she burning, she trippin'. I'm waving, goddamn. Niggas won't smoke with the slack, we can meet in the kitchen. I'm burning the ham. These so-called gangsters don't know how to approach the man. I chop up his ass, I chop up his friends, his mamas, and all of his kids. I come with the lid, I chop out the top of the beans on dollar get spears. They came with the shred, I told them to chop off your pennies, you keep in your head. Ay, totally do. Ay, I had a drum with a K and it's fully loaded, nigga playing this bitch. Catch you down bad, you know I'm putting dick in your wife, I'm not sparing shit. Shout that pussy so tight, I had to finger her shit with a stick. Niggas ain't come from my tribe, I can barely say they hit. I need some brand new ties, I done burned off of the Z06. I know about family ties, I know about the mob, but can't say shit. Couple things I done seen in the dog, I know I gotta die with it. Couple mains, I done seen a couple on the Spain, a couple on French. Surf, surfing, wavy.
I tryna ride the wave, 9 times out of 10, these niggas gon' drown. You got some slimy ways, and come out the blow up, it's no for a pound. I counted up, see what I made today. Beat it up, you gotta pay to play up. Underdog, I got a name to say, so niggas will never get out. I haven't made your waves, feel like I made the rain. Skating on gripping the grain, I let it drip and they drain. I got a bend in my sand, the money been healing the pain. The Cooper
looking like hella clear today. Is this Friday 13? Oh, today's Friday 13? I can't stream today, chat. I can't stream today. Friday the 13th? A loss is coming, chat. I'm sorry to tell you. A loss is coming. A loss is coming today. Friday 13th. I didn't know it was Friday 13th today. I thought yes, it was 13 for a second. Oh damn. Well, have a good day, guys. Imagine. All right. Let me drop some copyright free music, and then we'll get started on this analysis and all that good stuff. All right. So today you got not much going on today. No news. Well, you do have news, but nothing too major. By the way, Leafs, oh my god, Leafs lost yesterday. I was drained. I couldn't even sleep. 8:30 a.m. you got USD news, and then 10 a.m. you got USD news, and then 12 USD. But I think the only folder we got to worry about is maybe a 10 a.m. folder, but it's nothing too major, right? It's just kind of orange folders, so I'm not too concerned about that at all today. I believe today, with the volume that we have left over from the week, we should be able to drive without news. And next week you have I think next week should be a decent week. You have core retail sales, and then Wednesday you got CPI for the GBP, the pound. You got Thursday, not much employment claims, I guess, and Friday next week. Yeah, next week should be pretty chill. So the next 2 weeks should be a pretty chill week. And then you don't have anything going on really until probably or anything too major here until I think June, right? Yeah, you have a bank holiday on 30th, and then June is when you have June is when you have interest rates. Oh no, that's not USD. ADP, yeah, NFP. So you have nothing major, like major until June 3rd. And I think that's the last stream before I go on a holiday, so not good for 2 weeks. But let's get started here. All right, this thing's obviously flipping nice. Gold should continue down today. Okay, let me start off with gold here real quick since gold is moving right now. Gold for the weekly. I gotta send a zoom call real quick. Oops, keep forgetting. All right. As I was saying, gold for the week should be able to continue down towards the next level of support here. Looking left, like you really have clean traffic now to like 1810 here. Potentially even looking next, maybe even like 1790 today. All right, so looking left here, your price is just mirroring these candles to the left here basically. So I wouldn't be surprised if we just end up tapping like 1790, 1780 today. For gold, I think the daily is pretty bearish as well. The daily candle has no bottom wick, but since the higher time frame, I wouldn't be too concerned about it until the small time frame starts to show that you're actually rejecting or you're actually struggling to break below ranges. But for the meantime, I mean, yes, this candle did close below the range here, so that's good, that's lovely. And since you close below this range, there's a high chance that today's candle will likely drop down towards next support down at like not 1804 here. So look left here, this range going down is roughly 100 pips going down until that next level of support 1804. As long as you respect the current kind of highs at 1829, it should be good to drive down towards those levels today pretty nicely. So I'm looking for sells today. The forecast is obviously bearish here. It looks like we're going to be coming down. I think we didn't really close below. However, this is more so of the watt play. I really expect this candle to drive down here, even though we're at support, and we should be coming down with the day candle here as well. So next level should be like 1810. I think that's on a small time frame as some type of support, and then 1804 should get tapped for a day. All right, so I repeat, 1804 today is your target, and that level should get tapped by the end of the New York session today pretty nicely. So I'm looking for sells today, obviously. And at this point, I believe sells for me would probably be if price were to break below. So if you get a closure below here now, right, you get a closure below 1817, you're going to have clean traffic coming down towards the next support. And that next support level is going to be roughly at 1813. All right, that's your next support level. That's your next clean traffic territory. And then below there, I guess you can say you can come down towards like 1809 because that's the range we're breaking into afterwards. But I think that's today's focus. Those are the ranges that you have for the day on gold. All right. But yeah, wait for a closure here. You have a closure in about like 15 minutes here, so it should be interesting. There's no top wick on hourly candle, but it's the hourly candle. If you get a decent top wick on a new opening of the hourly candle, I'll be fine with entering there. I wouldn't be too concerned about the previous hourly candle. Let me just send a Zoom call real quick in the course channel and mod channel. All right, there you go. So that's gold there. Pretty simple day. Just sells below here, closures coming down towards 1809, 1813. And then GJ here, GJ is pretty solid as well. I initially had sell stops on the flip here or on the breakers low right here, but since this thing didn't activate and we're I think it was 8:15 when I deleted them. I deleted them because I was like, well, I might as well wait for the stream now, and I might as well wait for the 8:30 candle, right? At this point, you might as well wait for the, sorry, not 8:30 candle, 6:30 candle. At this point, you might as well wait for the 7 a.m. candle in about 15 minutes here. So be cautious that you have a closure in about 15 minutes here, and it can still be valid. It probably still will be valid. Sell stops here once the candle closes, because that's kind of like the 1 hour starter play / 1 hour wick special. So that'll be dope. But before we get into that, I want to break down the weekly and daily first. So yeah, obviously the weekly has came down and tapped our first initial target at 157 yesterday. Looking left there, wouldn't be surprised if we continue to drive down today. As looking left, you really have clean traffic now coming down towards the next support, which is going to be down here roughly at these levels at 153, 152-ish levels. So that's the next targets I have in mind. I wouldn't be surprised if we drive down towards those levels today. It should be interesting. I think the daily for the most part is pretty bearish as well. The daily did close below the most recent resistance here. It closed below this resistance, right? I know you guys are looking at this right here. You guys are concerned about it. I'm not too concerned about it because, one, this thing hasn't flipped yet. So once you do flip, it'll give you a minimum like 60 pip range going down here towards that next daily support, right? And then two, looking left here, as you're breaking back into these ranges overall, like price should be able to drive down towards these levels down here pretty nicely. I'll say the medium average would be around here. So these levels down here, because look left here, right? You're kind of breaking back into these zones here. So these zones over here, that's your resistance, that's your support, right? This is the zone that you're in right now. So if we're just like every time, as you can see, your price closed below, came down for the range, same thing here, rejected, came down for the range, a simple supply and demand, right? Resistance here came down for the range. Same thing should happen here. You got closure below, this thing should come down for the range today, or yeah, this week in general. Obviously you have a day left, so let's see what happens today, but it could be an algo day today. It definitely could be an algo day, especially if we do flip bearish for 200 pips, but let's see. I definitely want sells, and sells for me, I mean, the 4 candle was pretty lovely, pretty nice. You had a range 1 4 hour candle breakout, which we caught sells in during London slash late Asian, honestly, or pre-London. It was I mentioned the 4 hour range 1 breakout with the day bias being bearish, and then we caught sells on the break of the 4 hour lows, I think from 40 pips it was. No, I think it was more in the single channel. I think it was like one entries are at 313. So yeah, around here we got like I think 4 pips, yeah, 41 pips there, and then that was that. This 4 candle looks like it didn't break the lows, so it could potentially be creating a steeper top wick here. Just be aware of that. But overall, on a small time frame, these are your ranges that are formed right now, and I believe sells will be valid if price were to close below here now. I want to say below here. You can take sells below here coming down. This may not sell for quite some time, especially since we're rejecting here, but I mean, you can still get and by quite some time, I mean like more so like 7:30, you know, like 8 a.m. maybe, not anything too late, but just because we're retracing back here and you need to close bearish at resistance here or something, because look left here, right? This is your resistance over here, you can say, and this is the range that you're currently stuck in right now. The only way we can get sells is if you get a bearish candle closure at resistance. So you get a closure like this at resistance, or two, you get a closure below the range like this. Either or would be perfect, and we take sells down, coming down towards the next support like so. All right, but this candle here is probably gonna close bullish. There won't be any entries here at 7 a.m. probably, but the 7:30, 8 a.m. should be a pretty interesting candle. Look forward to. But yeah, overall, just sells below here, I guess you can say. And it should be overall a good day. Gold should give you an entry though. Gold may give you an entry, chat, because if this 30-minute candle closes below here or slashes 1 hour candle, I know the previous one has no top wick, but 30-minute candle, if this new 30-minute candle were to create a decent top wick and flip bearish, there's a high chance we could drive down towards the next support with the 4 candle creating a top wick and a day creating a top wick already, right? So should be interesting, should be pretty decent, and should be a good trade if you do get a closure. Just wait patiently here. You have 10 minutes left. But yeah, that's it. That's the day. That's the analysis. And from here on out, we just kind of chill. Let me go and take off the focus stuff and everything else from yesterday. Oops. Yeah, a bit of an interesting day yesterday, but I think for the most part, I really wanted to stream Asian last night. Like Asian was pretty clean. Like this month for the Sino channel, like it's, I think a lot of trades, like a lot of the bigger positions for the most part have came during like London or Asian, right? So I mean it's fine, but this has been a month so far for us. 244 pips. Damn. How many trades are these? This is 15 trades so far, basically 14 trades in the Sino channel. So stream trades. We took like 7 trades this month, or 8 trades, or 9 trades, sorry. And in the Sino channel we took like 14. So an extra like 6 trades. Zoom call, I sent it already. Oh shit, someone's mic is on. Oops. That was loud. My bad. I didn't hear that. Thanks for reminding me. I have my voice chat in Zoom. Kind of mute. Yeah, my fault. Gotcha. Wait, did you guys hear that on the stream or not? Not right. I don't think the stream heard that. I think only the Zoom call heard that. Is there a link to the spreadsheet? Yeah, there is. Exclamation point trades in the chat, and the link should pop up if you want this spreadsheet, right? But if you want the your own journal for you to create, then that's when you gotta go into the exclamation point journal, and the link should pop up for that. Oh, I initially had sell stops in the. Damn. Oh, you guys didn't hear it. It's good. Yeah, the reason why I'm not too concerned about the top wick, like even if it doesn't close below, then a high chance it will, right? Because it's more so, I guess, like on the higher time frame side, it's a 1 hour candle, right? So if this 1 hour candle were to close respecting a support, right? Obviously, if we're respecting a support, there's a way higher chance that this next hourly candle is probably gonna pop up and create a top wick, because this is just a range form. This is your support, this is your resistance. So high chance the next hour candle will come up, create a top wick, right? But if you close below, that indicates that we're breaking below support. And therefore, since you're breaking below support, I wouldn't be too concerned, because the 4 candle already has a top wick, and the day already has a top wick. They can't create a top wick like during Asian and London and such, right? And then we kind of just flipped again. Running a little late. Run, Forrest, run. Yeah, well, Chad, it won't be trades for another like 30 minutes, so I'm pretty sure, especially if gold closes like this, you won't have a trade till like 7:30 minimum, and nothing happens at 7:30 and 8 a.m. But I mean, that's what trading is about, right? Just waiting patiently for yourself to come to you, not forcing any setups, right? What up, Devious Mod God? Chat, I think I'm gonna make a command channel in the Discord, because a lot of people have questions about it. or a lot of people do the command and it gets kind of like cluttering. It clutters up the other channel. So I'm just gonna create a new one called I guess I don't know, command channel. Commands. Yeah, commands, and then in the commands, I guess. Send messages. Attach links, files, reactions. Yeah, the command channel. Your Discord. It's right here. So I guess here's when you can do the export trades, journal, signal pip count. I guess it'll all be here. Oops. It won't be cluttered, right? I'd like to join a team but can't connect. What team? Our community? We don't have a team. What team are you talking about? We have a community. You can join our community in a Discord server. Do join our Discord. Do ask for join Discord and join our server. It's a free server, no charge. We have a huge community. We have plenty of channels, plenty of discussions, plenty of people help each other out. It's not a flex channel as well. It's not the, you know, come here and send your profits in type channel. You know, if you do that, get banned. It's more so help each other out channel. So I don't want the typical FX channel, man. It's so toxic. Mods do a good job. Chat, if you guys want the paid signal count, just go on the signal channel, go on the website and click on this full link to pip count. It leads to it. It says here, and boom, it shows the whole entire like pip count. Look at this. So that's what I meant, right? Chat, look, the 1 hour candle is like probably not gonna close below, and with the 1 hour candle closing bullish now, there's a high chance the next 1 hour candle will likely drive up to create that top wick for the alley candle, right? But if it were to close below, then different story. But now that we're rejecting here, high chance we're gonna come up now and create that top wick at 1823. Are there any buys for me though? Nah, there's no buys for me. But it'll be great to see that 1 hour candle create that top wick and play out for us. It'll be good to see for sure. The 4 candles creating a stupid top wick on GJ here as well. Should be interesting. I think you have a range 2 above here, chat. I believe you have a range 2 above here. Buys above here aren't bad. Above 157, 820. Buys above here, range 2. Buys above there going up towards like next resistance here at 158, 559. That ain't bad. Yeah, that's a good range too. That's a very good range to breakout. You can even move this resistance a bit further up here. Yeah, buys above there are very clean actually. Very solid. How big is that range going up? 7 pips? Yeah, that's not bad. That's definitely not bad. What up, Ainsley? What does that mean though? Like close the trade? Because people take that as close impulsively, emotionally as a trade. They feel like it's not playing within their favor, whereas they're still ahead probability wise within that trade, right? There's a difference. I think when new traders come to the game and they hear about managing risk, they tend to like, oh, managing risk, yeah, it means that you can just close your profits, your losses in small, right? But what does that mean? Like, how do you close your profits in small? Logically, right? And it takes a long time to learn that. It takes a long time to understand that simple concept, but eventually people will learn. Eventually, right? Lows today. Looking left now, you're gonna have. Your signal service process is very complicated. What do you mean? Just go on controlfx.com, signals, you purchase a signal, and you go here and you upgrade your chat, and right here, boom, upgrade, and just log in your Discord, boom, payment, you're in, and then you'll be in a Discord server. What you mean? What you mean too complicated? And there's plenty of members in there. What? What? Can you help me with a quick analysis on that Nasdaq? Yeah, I'm gonna be more active in the chart stream section today, so, or try to be at least, because sometimes I just get way too distracted on stream. But yeah, you send your charts and I got you. What's this, Nav? Yeah, this is a good entry. I was looking at this earlier. I saw it on 30-minute candle in TJ. I was looking at it, but I think I went to go like get ready for the stream stuff, so I didn't really have time to enter. I initially, because when I saw price, it was already down here, and I wanted entries on the flip because the top was perfect. But yeah, enter on the flip of the next candle. How come you entered? How come you had this right here though? This entry here, if you're on the flip. Close half at 10. Nice, good shit, man. Good trade. Yeah, I mean, managers, how you want to manage risk, right? There's no like right or wrong way of managing risk. It's just like from my like I speak from my own experience, right? And I'm pretty sure a lot of people like go through my experience as well. And I can't tell the journey and how like price action and it grew over time. So started price action within like 2019, right? And when I first started price action, it was it looked simple because it was just like, well, I already knew about price action through like just through the years of me like going through courses and just stuff online, right? So price action, when it came to price action, it was pretty simple. I just removed my indicators and that was it. That was basically it. And then that was before I got into candles. But the first thing I took in price action is managing risk, right? And I think at one point, like at first, the first thing I dealt with was just closing emotionally. So for instance, like let's say you get a candle closure like this below the range, right? And the next candle does come down, but before it comes down, it creates a top wick. And usually when I first started price action, we wouldn't wait for that top wick. We would just wait for price to probably open up and enter, right? And as I did that when I first started trading, without waiting for a top wick, as price were to come up and be close to my stop loss, because again, the most logical stop loss is here, right? So if my stop loss is here, the price kind of high, and my entry is here. Obviously, as price comes up, when I first started, I was like, whoa, it's coming close to my stop loss. I might as well close my positions here, right? And I learned the hard way after, where price respected the most logical stop loss, and then as it respected that stop loss, it came down. That's one thing. That's the first thing I learned. And from then on, I learned about logical stop losses, right? I learned about using the price kind of high and low and how important that is to price action. Because if you're not entering impulsively, what's the point of managing risk impulsively, right? Just because long term, it just happens to play out more often. And then the second thing I learned about was I think managing risk. I want to say managing risk 2.0, and pretty much what that was I think it was very similar to that, a bit different though in terms of like, so for instance, let's say this is an alley candle, right? The alley candle, the stop loss would be here, right? This is the most logical stop loss on the alley candle. The trade out enter will be on the alley candle as well, but as the 15-minute time frame / the 30-minute time frame starts to break highs on a smaller time frame, I would then be like, well, you're breaking the 5-minute highs. You're breaking the 15-minute highs. Shouldn't I manage risk here? Shouldn't I close half here? Yes, you can. That's definitely something that they could do, because as you're breaking 15-minute highs, 30-minute highs, the trade becomes, I want to say it has a less probability of playing out, but it has a slightly higher probability now of going towards your stop loss, because as you're clearing those 5-minute highs, 15-minute highs, 30-minute highs, you're breaking above highs that lead to obviously the next high, right? The next high was obviously the alley candle high, which is over here. So that's what I did. I think the first year price action, and then I realized over time that price would usually respect the higher time frame stops, and that's when you can say that's when the logical stops 2.0 came in, that whole theory, right? And that's kind of what I adapted to now. But it's like I literally been there, done that, right? And I'm just going off of my own experience. That's it. I'm not listening to what he said, she said, you know, what chat saying. It's like, this is what I've been through, and this is why the win rate has increased over the years, and it shows through stats, right? It shows through. I'm pretty sure I can pop up around stream on YouTube for you guys. As we're waiting for gold here, I'm pretty sure I can pop up like a random stream and show you guys an example, like an old stream of me managing risk impulsively. And like you learn over time, chat. Like you learn over time, as long as you're willing to learn, as long as you're willing to leave that door open for you to learn new concepts and adjust, and not, you know, have this ego. Like, you'll learn eventually. But oh, let's go to like, I don't know, last year, I guess, algo day. Let's see, we have a trade here. Okay, 3 pips right there. We took GJ something 3 pips. I'm not sure what that was. So this is a random thing I pulled up. But let's see if this is like an example of it or not. Let's go to here. This is.
Does it stop though?
Okay, this is what time? This is a 1 hour. Okay, this is not a good example then.
A position.
Yeah, nah, it did not play out. Wait, I think that's not bad. Look, yeah. So for instance, I think I think this is not bad. It's not bad. It's good. This is a good example, because look, you have this is a 15-minute entry, right? So very similar to yesterday. The stop loss was what? What's the stop loss here, chat? What's the most logical stop loss here? Logical, right? Not impulsive. Logical. The 15-minute high. The 15-minute high was at 160 here. Can I change my quality? Why is it so chalked there? 150 646, right? That's the stop loss on that trade from, like, this is April 2021, last year, right? So stop loss 11 pips. What did I do? As price went up, I think I closed, right? Yeah, I definitely closed somewhere. Let's see right here. So as price gone up, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just close.
1951 mark.
Where is it? I definitely closed. I think I closed it. I'm pretty sure another 3 pips. Yeah, I closed it. I closed it here. Why did I close it there? Because the 15-minute candle closed bullish, right? And mind this is a round stream I pulled up just to show you guys an example, and it shows in our trading today. Look at this, 15 closed bullish, so I closed, right? Now I get it. The 15 closed bullish indicates that we're a form of support here, and now there's a lower probability of lower chance of the trade to play out, right? But what was the most logical stop? What was the time frame we enter off of? The 1530, I think it was, right? So as long as you respect that high, this trade is still valid to drive down. It's still respecting this resistance. This doesn't mean anything, right? And then look what happened. The trade, I closed it, -3 pips for no reason. And then what I do after, I took another position, I think it was, and ended up playing out. But if I just left that initial position, I wouldn't have taken a loss, right? And that was only 3 pips, so that wasn't too bad. But like, not every trade is gonna be 3 pips. Sometimes it will be 4, 5 pips, like 7 pips, 8 pips, 9 pips, and it adds up, right? And then if you go on our spreadsheet here, go on a little spreadsheet from like 2021, I'm pretty sure what day was that? April, whatever. You go to April here real quick from last year, April, what was that? April 8th. So we're on April 8th, and April 8th shows the loss in here. JXTR, you missed the loss there. But April 8th, we basically took a loss somewhere, right? And Yeah, it should say thing 3 pips. I think we missed a date or something. But yeah. So like I mean that's what I mean by like just the losses do add up. You know, like it'll be like 14, 11, 14 to 1. But these are all impulsive closures, right? And then this year it's like our stop losses are a bit wider because we're using the most logical stops, so they have to be a bit wider, right? We can't force a 15 pip stop, 20 pip stop every single time. Sometimes it could be 40 pips, 50 pips, especially with these market conditions right now. The average is like 30 pips, right? But if you go to like quarter 4, quarter 1, stop loss is usually like 15, 20 pips, right? But yeah, look, the win rate has gone up and less losses, right? And that's why I do what I do now. And if some people come to the stream and say, yo, Don, like, you're not managing risks, like, people don't understand where I'm coming from at all, right? And like, I do this shit for a reason. You know what I mean? Look at your sad face. I know. Damn, that's tough. Marco's here too. Marco's on mute though. He's the guy on mute. I never unmuted Marcos. That's crazy. But yeah, what a coincidence, chat. I pulled up the round stream and it just happened to be a good, perfect example. I mean, if Broly, if you're here, you can clip that and you can post that on IG one day for a good clip. Obviously, man, if I were to explain to a new trader, be like, oh, Don, you're a fucking degen, bro. You're not managing risk. Like, you're forcing a setup. Like, you're forcing the trade. You're forcing the position to reverse. Like, I'm not forcing the position to reverse. I'm using the most logical stops, right? Keck W.
I guess we'll never know.
I don't know, man. I don't know, chat. You guys ask me who, you know, I don't know, chat. I don't know. I actually don't know. People come, people leave. I don't know. I don't take attendance, right? I don't know, man. Check Insta DM. What's your IG? I have a lot of DMs. What's your IG? When you guys DM me on IG, if you guys don't mind, when you DM me, just say, oh, I'm this name from the chat, because like sometimes your names aren't the same as the chat, YouTube chat, right? So how's your August last year? A lot of traders found it difficult. Last year, August? Pretty decent. 41 pips. Yeah, I think yeah, that was last August. Last year. This August, not yet to be seen yet, but yeah, last August I think we finished off with 41 pips. 41 pips. No runners though. It's tough August. Let's go to a trade though. Let's see what we did here. Let's see if we change like any way. Let's see, what trade was that? What's this? Let's see. We need a night. I want to connect creator here. Close. All right, looks good. Don. Diana Bonwick, Don. Oh wait, we did get a Bonwick. And what did I do? Oh, and answering a flip. You see, Don? Rookie mistake. I wouldn't have done that last year, chat. I wouldn't have done that this year. This year, we would have probably waited for the bottom wick. And then since we create a high already, we would have waited for the high to re-break. We would have had a buy stop on a break of the highs instead. My stop loss is that would have been avoided this year with the way we currently trade. Let's go to a different trade here. Let's go to this trade. What we did last August. Oh, by the way, we have a closure in about 15 minutes. Yeah, nothing much is happening here. GJ is closing in the range here. This is good though. GJ might give us oh, GJ closed no 1 hour no top wick. Damn, if you get a 15-minute bearish candle, that might be a decent entry, chat, because this 1 hour has no top wick, right? I mean, there's no range to drive up, and you're also respecting this resistance with the data bias being bearish. So since we're and you also create a steeper 4 hour top wick as well. You didn't break the highs. So if you get a 15-30 minute candle bearish candle closure at resistance, right? You get something like this in about, I mean, you probably won't get it in the next 35 seconds, but let's say at 8:30 or 7:30, you get something like this. That's your position. Your position would be at 7:30 coming down to the 8 AM candle, coming down towards the bottom of the range. But that's if you close bearish. That's not too bad. What was this though? I took a loss somewhere here last year. Let's see. That top wick must be steeper. You see, like just small things like this, chat. Like we changed, like wait for top wicks, bottom wicks, steeper top wicks. Like that's what changed our win rate. Like that's what increased our win rate a ton this year. But last year, like this, I wouldn't have been in this year. It's such a tiny wick, right? Small wick. Yeah, like, and like it's not so much about like how big or small a wick is. It's more so about like what levels we're tapping. So if this is your most recent resistance, you would have probably expected a wick to be created somewhere over here. But instead, we took an entry over here. Stop here, place the right.
MT4 is cool and whatnot. On here,
Then what happened? Did it play out? Oh wait. Wait, did they play out or what? I'm confused there. I'm not sure what happened there. I don't think it played out. I think we broke the house. Ooh, 15-minute close there. All right, so this 50 has no top wick here, but the 30 minutes here could close bearish. And if you do close bearish, chat, respecting this resistance, you may be in some good positions to take some sells at 7:30. Where's Reza? He's here. No, he's not here. Yeah, he is here in chat. He's here. Close below and gold. You looking for sells? No, I'm looking for sells below 1817. I think this 15-minute count ain't bad though, but I think you need a decent top wick. But this 15 looks like it's gonna drive down here towards like 1816.70, and as it does that, I think the 30-minute count should give you a closure below as well, because if the 30-minute closure is below here, that's a pretty good entry at 7:30. Right, this 15 will lead to the 30-minute candle. One thing leads to the other. And it stops to be like 4 pips, 35 pips, or yeah, 35, 40 pips, and then TP be down. I guess runner positions to like 1809 for roughly 70 pips here. If that were close, that'd be great. Yeah, you need this 30-minute close bearish your chat. No positions till then. How can we resist this in that level to the left? Because looking left there, there's a support right 1817 here. I think, yeah, 1817. This right here. Look left there, right here. Look left, right? Because like if you can take sells below this, like you can definitely move your support up to here and be like, oh yeah, 1817 is clean. But if you take sells right there, looking left there, you have a support off the rip right after it. Like off the rip, you take a sell below there, you're in another range. You have a support right here, so why not just wait for sells below the cleanest range? And the cleanest range would be below 1817.218, because below there is when you have the cleanest traffic. There's nothing in the way after that. There's nothing in the way, right? You have this clean traffic driving all the way down towards 1813 and potentially even like 1809 if runners run. Yeah, but do you trade a broker? What? What? I don't know, man.
What up?
Where are you late, Jim? You're not even late though. This is like the regular time you show up.
That's cap. I show up at 6:55, 7 o'clock every day. Nah, I went to get a bacon, egg, and cheese with the bev.
Go to the members section and you have access in the course on philosophies.com. Someone said
What?
Someone said, I bought your course and you scam me for money. Buddy. Why would I? Bro, how would I be streaming active in my community? Like, you have access to the course. You purchase the course, you go to controlfx.com, you go to member section, you log in, and then in the member section is where the course will be at. Jeez. Let me check if they have access first though. Oh my gosh, let me check. Chat, I think like the most toxic industry for selling anything is Forex. 100%. It's so toxic. It's not like the typical, you know, like it's toxic because everyone is gonna find a way to just like get around shit. So annoying. Man, people are just crazy. Bro, you like that little explanation I did earlier of like how to not manage this impulsively versus impulsively?
I did. I thought it was funny that you showed that trade and you entered with like a what was that, like an 8-pip top book?
Yeah.
And then another one where you entered on the flip after a top book and bottom book. That was crazy. It wasn't that long ago. It feels like forever ago though.
It was August.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that is kind of long ago, right? 9 months.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, we've made a lot of progress for 9 months. My mic is low again, by the way.
Oh shit, my fault. There you go.
Every time. Whoa. Don't blame me, all right? This guy. Gold, they're saying. Ooh, gold's about to break the lows.
Yeah, you have 6 minutes for a closure.
30 salary. Yeah.
Five minutes for a closure. Yeah, discounts? No discounts, brother. No discounts. How can I manage my risk with Solana? Solana? I guess Marcos, man. I'm not sure.
Hey, whoa. You said you bought at 98. What's it at right now? Let's see. 51. I mean, it depends how much you have, right? If you're just vibing, just hold. But if that's like your life savings, I would just sell all of it. Sounds like you're not trading it if you've held it 50% down. So you could dollar cost average. That's what I would do if it was actually like a long-term buy. Just dollar cost average in if you truly believe in Solana. But if you're just vibing to try to make a quick buck, just get out, put it in your Forex account. Real talk.
Yeah, Marcos.
What up?
Taken, you purchased the course on March 9?
Me?
Yeah.
Damn.
2021?
2021.
That's insane.
I know. I never even watched that shit. Is dollar cost averaging Luna a good idea? Yeah, just keep adding some at every decimal. What's Luna even at? Holy crap. 0.0. Oh my god. That's rough. Marcos, how long did it take you to become consistently profitable? 4 years. All right, I'm banning everyone that mentions Arsenal. Starting now. You've been warned. Stop playing with me. Chelsea. I think Chelsea just actually no, Chelsea hasn't even secured top 4 yet. Yeah, Chelsea could still bottle top 4. Arsenal and Tottenham can get top 4 over Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Man, you for the dub. Man, you stinks. You don't need to show me how to play FIFA. I got the best record on online seasons here in the whole chat. None of you could beat me in FIFA. Huh, just take Arsenal to be consistent. 10 years. GJ Bottomwick? Yeah, but it has to close below. With actually, it looks like it's gonna close with no Bottomwick.
Gold doesn't close in there in about. Gold and GJ are both clean here. I'm looking for both chat. Gold and GJ. Gold closes below in 50 seconds. If you close below 1817.218, and then GJ I bearish channel closure here is not bad for sells. I just need a decent top wick here. You know, stop loss to be 36 pips, and then TP be roughly like probably down towards like 155 963 because you're anticipating the 4 count to flip here too, right? But you need a bottom wick on GJ here first, and you also need a top wick on a new candle here to be formed. All right, there's a top. This is bottom wick. Look, because the 1 hour candle chat here, look, the 1 hour candle has no top wick here, right? And then this new 30-minute candle is closing bearish here. So there's a high chance that you re-break these lows here, you should drive down. But stops, it comes down to how big is this top wick of this new GJ candle. It's heavily based off of the 1 hour and 30-minute time for slash the 4 candle. Look how close the 4 candle came to breaking the highs, but it didn't, right? So like this is what I mean too about logical stops. Like if you enter the trade on the 4 candle, what would be the most logical stop? The 4 high, right? So as long as that respects the structure, makes sense to drive down, because the most logical stop is not based on what we think, it's based off structure. I need something bigger than that, GJ. Not gonna lie to you. Because worst case, we'll wait for that 1 hour candle closure, which is the same entry initially, but just off the 1 hour. But this future candle, I really want this 30-minute candle entry. But let's see, are we gonna get that though? That's a real question.
What's your GJ target?
They flip, I think. 155, like day target. Sorry, 155, 963. That's my runner's gonna be probably. Oh, we're gone here, Chad. Yeah, it looks like we're not getting an entry here. Gold close respecting support too. There's no sells here, Chad. Be careful on a gold here. I know it closed below the most recent support, but I didn't close below the support to the left at 1817, right?
4 hour flip, 45 pip stop.
Yeah. Yeah, Chad. If it drives, it drives here. I just need the steeper top. Like I want to see us tap like 157 or something here. So can't believe someone's like, you scammed the login. Like, why would I put a course out that I already recorded and then just take out your contact after you paid for it? Like, what purpose do I have doing that? And there's like literally course members in the Zoom call as well.
Someone asked Marcos, what do you think was the biggest struggle when fighting for profitability after technicals? Definitely just discipline and consistency. I don't even think technicals are the hard part. Technicals are like fairly easy.
That's a top wick. Yeah, so Marcus, so you still manage risk? Like, I swear you still manage risk using the 50 and 30, no? In some cases.
No, I manage risk pretty much the exact same as you know.
But last year though.
Oh, last year for sure. Last year I was entering on the 5 minute.
Rip.
Things change, man.
Yeah.
Break the lows is what now? 40 pip,
Mhm.
37.
Come on, GJ. Give us a top wick. Top wick, top wick, top wick. No, I also want to have yours stay though, chat. So I think we're good. I think we're good.
There we go.
man. Sorry, chat. I'm just resolving something. I think I just resolved it though. I just found the proof to the pudding as to what account they use a different email basically, right, to log into the course, and they're trying to tell me that they don't have access, but they use the wrong email, and I just figured out that they're using the wrong email. Jeez. Our Chinese, no one Vietnamese. Yo, did we come with create a steeper topic? We did.
Yeah.
We
and
did.
Look at the 5 minute. Close bullish.
Oh,
and
5 minute
broke the
versus
highs.
lows. How much is the rubric of lows for stops? But the hourly count closes in about 23 minutes.
40 pips.
40 pip stops. Oof. Yeah. If it drives, it drives. Oh wait, you didn't break the 5 minute lows yet. I'm considering it, chat, because we did come on to create a steeper top wick, and you came like basically to that resistance level. So if you re-break the lows here at like the 5 minute lows at like 157.273, there's a high chance that you could come down possibly. I don't even have time to enter here if I do. All right, pulling back. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, chat. I think I'm okay. Now we have. Yeah, I think now we have a sell stop here because the rubric is lows here should drive price down. The rubric of lows at 157.270 here. So sell stops here at 157.272. You rubric those lows, you should be able to drive down, especially after you create a steeper top wick here, right? And then previous stop, it's gonna be a previous count stop, and then TP's down here. If it doesn't activate by like 7:45, we'll just delete the sell stops and then wait for the ADM candle instead. But ideally, this is the position that you would want here. I didn't want to enter earlier when I was initially pushing down. I'm like, ah, fuck, I didn't have time to put a sell stop. But now that it's pulling back, you definitely have time, right? So this is solid.
That support is like 8 pips, so we'll have to go break even there.
See the 1 hour candle? Previously, there's no top wick.
Hardly a bottom link either.
Like, chat, this is just like strictly based off the daily time frame. It's just that I'm using the small time frame to add to that, right? So because we're anticipating the day count flip, day count close below. What up, Wix?
What up?
You caught London?
I caught your message saying close here at 41 pips.
Shit.
I was like, why is he waking me up at 5 a.m.? I was like, oh yeah, for a 1 a.m. trade. Great.
Yeah, it's London. I tried that time day runners.
I'm gonna need your ass to chirp me. I'm gonna get a Nextel. I'm gonna need your ass to go.
You need me to text you?
No, I need something that'll wake me up at like 1 a.m. Like, I wish you had control over like the hammer in my room. Fucking punch me in the toe or something. Oh man, just tired of getting scammed with these signals. Always wake up for the TP.
He's been waiting. He waits for you to fall asleep.
Like he's out. Everybody on the charts. Tired of getting scammed here.
Perfect. What's your sell stop at?
It is at 157, 2 wicks 9.
2 wicks 9. Nice.
Yeah.
I'm at 265.
157, 2 wicks 9.
$157, 260 basically. I'm gonna put 262. I'm gonna drag it up a little bit. 262 chat. 262 is my sell
Spread's
stop.
gonna be forced to move stops to break even at like that 6 or 5 pips. You have that like pretty decent support at 157, 190.
Where, right here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna get activated right now.
So yeah, breaking point would be roughly around like 157, 193. Yeah, around there. Oh, not activated. Yeah, chat, we have 5 minutes left. If it doesn't activate by like 44 or 45, we're just gonna delete the sell stops. Or if you re-break the highs, we're just delete the sell stops, because then this count's probably gonna retrace all the way back up, and we'll wait for the 1 hour candle closure with the exact same position, the exact same bearish candle position. Daily time frames are break and retest. Yeah, basically what it is. Yeah, but we're not answering off the daily. We're using the daily time frame in our favor here, with the fact that you closed below this range here yesterday. So this count today on a daily time frame should drive down like this, right? This is where you're kind of expecting that wick to get filled, but we're trying to get entries before we flip, using the smaller time frame to our advantage, and that's when the 15-minute 30-minute onion comes into play here.
Saw the game yesterday.
Bro, I don't want to talk about it. I'm going to give a 7 though, I can tell you that.
I was talking to Marcos.
Whatever, bro.
I was watching. Oh man,
Season 7.
Game 7, baby.
The Celtics choked the series, and Arsenal choked top 4. You're not seeing me ever again.
you're not seeing me ever again. That's funny.
That's it.
Tough. That's right.
Chat, I think I'm gonna delete sell stops here, guys, and wait for the 1 hour candle closure, because if you're coming close to the 1 hour closure, you might as well wait for that hour closure. It's also a strong confirmation to 8 a.m. as well, right?
Look at the 5.
I was about to activate.
Because I don't want to be in a position here and just have us pull back the last 15 like yesterday again. You know what I mean? And have to wait like the exact same time. The last 15 don't pull back. It's negative RR. It's not. TP is not 10 pips. No, TP is down here. TP is gonna be down here at 155 initially, right? But we're gonna wait for the next candle close instead. The next candle closes in about 17 minutes here. So we'll have the same position, same target, same stop loss. It's just it'll be on an hourly candle. Because the hourly's gonna pull back, right? Look, the hourly candle has no bottom wick right now, and then we're approaching the last 15 of the hourly candle. It's gonna eventually gonna pull back and leave a bottom wick somehow, and I'd rather wait for that / rather wait for the hour closure instead. Could you have used the previous 15? No, the most logical stop loss here was the 30-minute stops. Logical, because you can easily break the 15 highs, but you can still respect the 30-minute highs, which is up here. And 30-minute highs is also the 1 hour highs / the 4 hour highs too. So that's the most logical stop loss. It's something we went over this morning on the live streams.
Would have been activated. We can paper trade it now.
Yeah, see, we've been activating, we've been pulling back here, we've been like, fuck. So that's why we delete sell stops, right, chat? It can still play out like the last 15, but I'd rather wait for the outer candle closer. How long were you in Raja's group for? I was never in Raja's groups. I just watched Raja's streams like in 2019, 2020, but I wasn't in his groups now. So when I say like, oh, I wasn't his student, I mean like I wasn't in his course. But if you're asking if I learned from him, yeah, I did learn from him. I learned from his live streams. So just to clear it up out there, in case you guys want to start stuff.
He said, I paper traded Luna and made $2 million. Same. SMC. I never did smart money concepts. I dodged that bullet.
Yeah, SMC. I did it for a bit when I first started trading. I think it's very close to trading with the banks, like similar to that, but oh wow, 15 close bullish, respecting resistance. So yeah, so if we were in right now, let's say we were in, right? Technically, it's still valid. The 15 is close to barely no top wick, and then close right resistance. So it's valid, but it's just we're not in, right? We're waiting for the outer candle.
Like at gold.
Yeah, gold closures at 8 a.m. Right, look at that perfect what's that called? Perfect gladiator candle wicks. There it is. Yeah. So that'll be dope. You ever been to Vegas, Marcos?
Yes.
You have? Did you gamble?
Yes. No.
What did you do in Vegas then?
Hang out. Went to a business thing.
Say, why the fuck did you go there then?
Vegas? Yeah, because
Have fun.
yo, what's there doing?
Vegas.
What's there doing in Vegas aside from just like
They
What's
host
Ve-
a lot of
events,
It's
shows?
Vegas, not
speaker
Vegas.
conferences there because of the tax thing.
What's the tax thing?
There's no income tax.
Oh,
like- Every
So they host
conference
a
in
lot
the
of
world,
business stuff.
every conference in the world happens in Vegas. Like you'll go to Vegas any time of the year, there's a conference or something. Best part of Vegas is right outside of Vegas. Going to the Bunny Ranch in Vegas. Who's with me? No one's with me.
exotic
I
car
go-
racing.
I go by
Ah,
myself.
Shooting guns.
Shooting guns. We can do that
That
anywhere
reminds me, I
though.
have my I think I have my call next week.
Last time I went to Vegas, tried to rent a Lambo or a Ferrari, any exotic car, and they told us that look, what's that show on HBO with The Rock, the football show?
Billions.
Billions, is that what it is? Yes.
I don't
I don't know. Whatever it is. They told us that they rented out every single
Oh, they shoot the show.
exotic, yeah, for the show, exotic car in Vegas.
Ballers.
Like, ballers.
that
There we
too.
go. They rented out like 300-400 exotic cars from like every place in Vegas because they were shooting a scene where like everybody was in their cars, so you couldn't get a fucking exotic car in Vegas. It's crazy. I think they were shooting their last season in Vegas. That's what it was. Now they shoot somewhere else.
Can you shoot guns in Canada? No. Like recreational?
Shit, you can shoot guns on the highway if you want. Just
No, I mean like recreational. Because you can do that here in Massachusetts, New Hampshire.
well, like just go out and like have guns, and you don't need a license to carry. Just go shoot.
It depends on the state, but if you get a license, you can. But in New Hampshire, you could just shoot.
Just make sure there's no minorities living nearby, otherwise it's a hate crime.
Oh,
You think I'm playing? I was in Pennsylvania, bro. We were literally like in the woods shooting fucking the bottles. You know, you set up beer bottles like
That's
100 yards away. Bro,
beer bottles, a little cap. Oh, bottles.
bottles like beer cans and beer bottles. Like we were shooting them like in an open field in Pennsylvania, bro. There was some guy fucking called the cops on us. Some black dude. Like we're trying to shoot him. These white guys are trying to kill me. Like what the fuck you talking about? He was just walking through the woods. Yeah, we had so many cops show up. Forget it. We had state police, federal police, everything. Wasn't even a real gun. It was like fucking BB gun. Who are we trying to fucking shoot? It was a funny story too. My boy, I had a summer house in the Poconos. A friend of mine walks in the house after shooting, puts the gun away. Cops show up. He's like, "You have a gun in the house?" I'm like, "No." And then my boy comes out on the balcony with the gun. He's like, "Yo, you should have seen me shoot these cans." I'm like, fuck. Look, I guess we do have a gun in the house. Oh.
It's all SMC traders that need to let everyone know they trade SMC. Yeah, I mean, or I think it's either them or the bank traders that just need to tell everyone that they trade SMCs and that because they want to show that they're different. Like I'm so different. Like like I'm different. Look at me. I'm not a retail trader. I'm not. I'm a retail trader. I'm not a retail trader. You know, I'm a bank trader. I trade the banks. I'm an institutional trader. I'm on a different level. Like trust me, not the retail traders. That's why like they market themselves as that. Oh, wait, GG. I think if you got active on GG, I think we'll still be in here. But good thing we weren't in that drawdown, and we can wait for the hour candle to close pretty nicely. But you make so much more R on on SMC. Yeah, you definitely can. You just take a sell like this right here. You know, you take a sell over here. You know, on SMC, you can be like, okay, well, that's the stop loss, and TP is gonna be down here at like you know, 126, big RR. You know, huge RR. Huge RR.
It's huge. Believe me.
People tell me like do this, do that, as if I've never done it, as if I've never done SMC, as if I've never been through that phase, that trauma.
Yeah, but imagine like if you really do that every single time somebody says, hey, you should do this or you should do that or let me in the Zoom because I could show you this, so that like we'd have no stream.
Yeah, we'll have a
It'd
no
just
stream.
be randomness.
Yeah.
And the whole point of the stream is because we trade one way, right? Everybody here trades one way. The whole point is not to let any other concepts in here. We've been trying to narrow down the way we trade and get rid of like extra variables in the way we trade. What, just to add a completely new equation? Why? We've have the equation and now we've gotten rid of we've broken it down to the simplest terms possible, this equation. Why would we just say, oh no, fuck it, let's have a new equation? Like, it wouldn't make no sense after preaching something for such a long time. It would be like, do as I do, not like do as I say, not as I do, right? It would be hypocritical of us to all of a sudden do something else. What was the point of all these people studying and learning from us the last 2 years and showing up every morning on the live streams to learn this specific way, just to be taught that, oh, hey, this,
Yeah.
by the way, we can do this? No, it just wouldn't make sense. Start your live stream, come visit us, show some concepts, you know, show some love, but run your own thing. No one's stopping you, and you know, we're probably gonna show love if you're gonna do something on your own, and it works. I'll stop by. I'll show love. 100%. Just doesn't mean we're gonna trade that way.
Chat, we may drive here on gold here. You may be driving down here towards 1813 here, but I'm gonna wait for a closure, and y'all just need this count to retrace a bit. So if we can get a closure, this kind of gonna retrace. It's a lot to ask for, but if we can retrace to like 18, 17-ish, you know, around those levels again, the next 1 hour candle should be able to drive down for the wick and then so forth. Because my next target right now is 1809. That's kind of where my next target is. If we don't get sells here, we'll get sells with 1813. Overall, the day target today for me was initially 1804, and I mentioned that this morning on the streams. I think I repeated that a couple times. 1804 is the next day target overall today. So we'll take sells on the way down, coming down towards those levels today.
What about GJ?
GJ closes bearish in about 5 minutes, but I think gold is a lot cleaner here. Closure blowsure.
Closure blowsure. I really like GJ, the fact that we closed with no top wick on the previous hourly. Now this hourly just created that monster top wick rejection, came back, closed out bearish. 5 more minutes, I mean, but like if it really closes bearish like this is, I think the chances for runners here are pretty
solid, yeah.
Gotta break. It's gotta break this previous hourly. I mean, once the new hourly starts, that's what's gotta break. But it'll be 8 a.m. volume. I mean, both positions are solid. You're looking for gold to give you a bottom wick and a top wick on the next one. Same thing for here.
Yeah, in chat, I can drop down to 809, right? But I mean, I can't say I missed the move because it wasn't my entries. If we got close below and I didn't take it, then I can say I missed the move. But if I got closer below and I did take it, I mean, obviously we caught it, right? But as it's driving down here, there was nowhere where I could have entered, so I can't say I missed the move. It's not one of my setups, right? Otherwise, you'd be chasing Anthony. You'd be chasing every single pip the market moves. You know, oh, I missed the top wick buy here, and I missed the sells for the wick fill, and I missed this retracement here for the buys. I missed, you know, you can say that about anything after. Idro love, appreciate it. Comes to MCC. You guys in GJ? Yeah, I'm looking at GJ too. I mean, if you won't get golden, we'll start down for GJ because GJ is clean too. The 1 hour count closure, the 1 hour count closure on GJ should be pretty nice in 3 minutes.
Settle down, GJ. Settle down, GJ.
Gold can still retrace here and give you that nice candle, but it's gonna retrace to 8 and 16 here. You have 3 minutes left to retrace 20 pips. That's a lot to ask for. So question, boys, your strategy is taking higher probability trades on. What does higher probability trades mean? That's not the strategy. Strategy is price action with understanding structure of candles. That's the strategy. It has nothing to do with lot sizes because doesn't matter how many pips to catch. I'm still risking 1 or 2% risk per trade, right?
They're high probability because after with all the trades that we've taken in the last 2 years, we won 80 to 90% of them. So it makes a pretty high probability.
80% of them, correct? Yeah.
Same exact trade over and over and wins 80 to 90% of the time. Yeah, it's high probability. We can tell that it's a high probability setup only by having a sample size, a massive sample size of the same exact trade taken over and over and over. Three minutes. Look at 3 minutes, Slim Shady, you're on.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone has their own strategy. Like, it's just crazy when people just come in and say like, "Yo, like you're doing it wrong," like this and that. Like, we're not against any strategy. It's just that we're not gonna follow someone's like, you know, like we've developed these over the last 2 years, 3 years on stream, and we're not just gonna change something up because someone in chat says something. Like, if we're gonna change something up, we personally have to go through it first and see how often it plays out through sample sizing, and then we may add to a strategy, or we may not add to a strategy if it doesn't play often, right? But
this is not the holy grail of trading. We are not teaching you the best strategy. And we're not going to teach you the best strategy. You know why? Because the best strategy doesn't fucking exist. There's just, you know, there's different approaches to the market. Just like to people, you know, there's different approaches to people to get through to somebody. Like, not everybody has the same approach. Not everybody can study in a you know, large environment, classroom environment. Some people need a one-on-one, need more intimate stuff. You know, it's really, everyone's approach is different. To get through to every single person is different. So every single person approaches the market differently, and different things from the market get through to them. Something might get through to Don that doesn't fucking hit me, and the other way around, you know, vice versa. There's no right or wrong way. It's really all perspective. Our way is not the best way. It's the way that we found success in. You know, you found success in SMCs and, you know, and McLaren trading, and there's nothing wrong with that. We can, you know, we can troll once in a while, but hey, there is no right way and there's no wrong way. Everything is perspective, right? Show them the picture of that cylinder being reflected on the wall, right? For somebody it's a square, for somebody it's a circle, that shadow on the wall. But in real life it's a cylinder. It all depends which angle you look from it. I mean, from which angle you look at it. That's it. We're all the same. Like I said at the pod, we're at our very core, we're all the same, you know. Just, we have different approaches and different perceptions of things. But that's based on our life experiences because they're so unique.
Chat, you have a closure in 8 seconds here, guys. 6 seconds here for a closure, and you ideally would want a closure below like 1813.894. You didn't get that. I think the alley might be different. Let me recheck real quick. Yeah, no, Ali's not any better. Ali support is down at like 18. What is this? 1813 here. So, I mean, there probably won't be any, there probably won't be any sells from me here, chat. I ideally would want a closure. I initially wanted sells below 1817. We obviously couldn't get that. You never got a closure. And then GJ obviously didn't close as well. So right now there's no positions on GJ or gold here. Currently.
Yeah, and that's why we say, hey, go start your stream or run your stream. We'll show up, show love. A lot of people here probably will trade the same time you trade, you know. It's all good. Everyone's learning. I really wish we could come in here and all 1,500 of you could take the W. We don't have to have winners and losers. You even though it's a zero-sum game, and somewhere on the other end, there's always going to be a loser and a winner. We can all win today. Problem is Don's such a scammer, he's not going to let anyone win. He's just not even going to let you into his signal screw. Just going to take your money and sit here and pretend he's giving out signals.
Have you heard of Drake and Drake House song? Yeah, it's not came out last week. Why are you thinking GJ? Because GJ didn't close bearish here, close bullish here. I wanted the 1 hour onion, right? And the 1 hour onion was what? 1 hour onion was the 1 hour candle closing bearish at resistance. That's what it was, right? And that's what I was waiting for. But you closed bullish, right? So there's no like truth, there's no confirmation for price to drive down. There might be a confirmation if you re-break the 1 hour lows, but ideally I would have wanted a 1 hour bearish candle closure completely. But yeah. I'm also glad we stayed out of that sell stop because the last 15 would have acted, would have just kind of flooded back up. Will be some drawdown. So that's good.
Don keeps all the pips to him. So I've never seen a mentor get upset when his crew doesn't get the pips either. You ever seen Don on the stream be like, oh yeah, but winning a trade? And he's like, yeah, but it's not the same. I don't even want to be in this trade. You guys aren't in it. It's not a win. Like, Don buy a Lambo. He could buy a Lambo and doesn't even have a license, yo. Like, like the humbleness on this guy. Oh man. I'll be honest, like first day I could get a Lambo, you're gonna see my ass at the dealership going, nope, nope, nope. Bring me another. But I'm gonna have to get rid of my kids for that.
You say you use 20 lots on GJ and 10 lots sometimes, 10 lots with range how pips in your stops. So like if stops are a bit wider and a bit more massive, I would usually cut my lot size in half. It's still the same risk, like it's still like risk percentage, but I just don't like the fact that, and the only way I do it is just because I don't like the way it looks. I don't like the way, you know, I'd rather have a 5 lot than like a 4.97, 4.66 lot size, right? And that's why I kind of have it as it is. So like for instance, like okay, if I use a fixed lot size and I try to average out to 100% risk, if stops were to exceed a certain amount of pips, I would just cut it in half. So I'll go from like a 10 lot to like a 5 lot, from a 5 lot to a 2.5 lot, whatever it is, right? And we just adjust accordingly to the stop loss because it's not always gonna be the same stop loss. Sometimes you might have steeper, sometimes you might have smaller.
Decimal risk is just a lot of work, honestly.
Yeah, like, the calculations.
You gotta, like, type in, yeah.
Like I think like a tip for you guys is just figure out like what you want to risk per trade. Just average it out. Like obviously your account grows over time, but just average it out to whatever you want to risk. Like let's say you want to risk $1,000 per trade or $500 per or $50 per trade. Just risk it out. Just plan it out to a point where if stocks were to get hit, that's the max you'll lose, and just go with like a fixed lot size. Doesn't have to be exactly $50. It can be like 54. Like it doesn't really matter, right? It's overall it doesn't make you profit or non-profit at the end of the day. Those small like nuances like that, there's no difference in that.
Oh, it's Friday. I forgot.
Yeah, it's Friday.
Chad reminds me it's Friday every time.
Yeah, you should.
Thanks, Chad.
Friday. Friday.
It's Friday.
I think you entered GJ. No, man, no. We told you we delete sell stops. The proof is in the streams. We told you guys I was gonna delete sell stops because it's the last 15 of the hour candle. I explained it all. I explained why I deleted sell stops.
We're gonna see a pullback. This candle's gonna pull back. Yeah, it's breaking the lows, but we should see a pullback. And once it pulls back, we'll probably have the same entry. That's like all of that happened.
One thing you guys will learn from my stream is we don't just enter randomly. Like if when there's a trade that's about to happen, the whole world's gonna know, because we explain it 1,000 times beforehand. We explain like what we're waiting for, and this obviously we give the sell stop and why that's a valid sell stop, and why this is a valid stop loss, and why this is a valid TP, and also like why we manage risk the way we do, right? And that's something you get from our streams. Like we're not just gonna be like, oh, I entered 20 plus ago, chat. I've been profit. I'm gonna close half here. My bad. Yeah, I couldn't give you guys an entry. Because what's the point of streaming then, right? Or at least from my perspective on it, at least.
Friday the 13th. It's Friday. You ain't got no job. You ain't got shit to do. I'm gonna get you high today. Yeah, I'm just waiting on Jason to pop out of somewhere.
Is the PDF is written RR? Yeah, so the PDF was it's technically done, like that part of it is done, but Marco's giving me suggestions to make it an ebook or something, so I might as well just extend on it and make it like an actual ebook and have like more information on it than just you know 4 sentence type paragraph, you know. So I'm gonna make it into an ebook.
So he's gonna make it a comic. Devious comic.
It won't be like 4 pages like the playbook, but it'll be like good like 4 or 5 pages, like just something small, you know, that'll explain it with like diagrams and I guess calculations too, averaging it out with our strategy. Yo, no coffee game, Marcos, or what?
What happened?
No coffee game?
Oh, I finished my cold brew. I got the canned cold brew.
Gotta work on this coffee sponsorship deal. Get some Folgers in your cup. Ooh. US 30, range 2.
Yes, 30.
Yo, where's Paulie?
Espresso machine? I want an espresso machine. I don't have a lot of space in my apartment's kitchen. I have like a toaster and like this big coffee machine, so.
You seen Jimmy Buckets walking around the hotels with his big ass coffee maker?
Mm-mm.
You didn't see him? They were leaving, where were they leaving? Philly? He's walking out the hotel room with a big ass coffee maker like this. Someone's like, yo, you want me to carry that for you? He's like, nah, shit is mine. He's walking to the plane with this big shit. He's got his coffee company, you know that, right?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, when they had the playoffs in the bubble, he came out with, because they couldn't leave the hotel and the place. He opened up his own coffee company. He brought his like espresso machines from his house and everything into the hotels, into Disney, set it up and opened up some kind of coffee company. It's funny as hell. And then the NBA players, all the players in the bubble started buying from him, so it became like a really profitable business. He kept it going. It's pretty dope. I love Jimmy Buckets. Jimmy
Butler.
Buckets. Yo, next time, look. Next time you see him, tell him to hop on stream, all right? All right, there? Marcos needs a shave. You look exactly like Booker. What happened? He lost weight. Oh, lost a lot of weight. You're not feeding him, huh? Don, he needs some pips.
Chat, there's no trades right now. I'm waiting for closures below here. Let me actually put on my screen because some of you guys are gonna keep asking what I'm looking for. Closures below 1813.
Booker T? No, he looks like Derry Booker. Devin's brother. Fake out? We get a closure here right now.
Yeah.
Come back down in range. Come back below 157, 330. 360 I have. If this closes like this.
How much capital did you have when you first started trading? Tips for someone with lower trading capital. Lower trading capital, just take it slow, take it easy. There's no rush. You don't need to change your life around or flip your life around, you know, within one trading account. Just trade it the way it is. And yeah, again, like I'll say it again. If you can't trade a bigger account, you can't trade a smaller account, right? That's just how it goes. If you can't trade a small account, you won't be able to trade a bigger account. Don't think like if your strategy is not profitable yet, and that's okay if your strategy is not profitable yet. You know, nothing's wrong with that. You improve over time, you learn over time. But I'd rather you learn with your small account than go to a big account, pull out loads of money in it, and then blow that, right? So just keep trading for your capital, right? Whatever little is to you, and then over time, as your consistency grows, your account will grow with it. But what you don't want to do is struggle with the small account and then be like, yo, fuck it. I'm struggling with the small account. I don't think it has to do with my strategy. I think it has to do with the amount of capital. I need more money. I'm chasing, because you're always gonna be chasing like positions, right? Chasing wins, chasing losses. So as you chase those positions, you feel like you're chasing them because you don't have a lot of capital. You're not making huge gains on your positions that are worth it for you. So like what I don't want you to do is be like, oh well, I have a small account here, I'm not doing well with it, I'm gonna go trade FTMO. I would suggest you trade FTMO once your plan becomes consistent. The fucking trades, yeah, it's the fucking trades. How long till you become profitable? I'll say like 8 months to a year. But here's the thing, like don't compare it to like you or yourself. It changes for everyone. Some people take 4 or 5 years, some people take 1 month, some people take, it depends on your life, your like what you've been through your life in the past. If you have no experience of like any sort of gambling or any sort of money management or anything like that, and you come to FX, like that learning curve of learning drawdown will be a lot steeper for you than others. Just don't compare yourself to others, man. Like who cares like how long it took me, or who cares who cares what I did. Just focus on you. Learn things on your own. You was waiting for a fake out? Yeah, Wixon mentioned it. You might get it here.
The thing is, I'd wanted to also get a nice closure below. I also wanted to have a nice closure below this zone right here.
Yeah. I think if the 3-minute candle could close below these wicks here, like something like this.
Anywhere below the wicks would be really good.
And then the hourly candle breaks the lows. This next hourly candle should pop down initially, technically.
Right, because it's a minor level there, but we still want to see it filled. Pigs, what's the deal?
Hey, how long you been here? I didn't see you.
Hey yo.
Hey yo.
I just joined up like 10 minutes ago.
That's a long time. 10 minutes.
That's a long time.
That ain't too bad.
What up?
Not much, man. Just joined some coffee.
Yo, is that a Joy Division shirt? Or am I tripping?
Oh yeah.
That's
Got
fire.
Super 8 on it.
Film Academy, that's fire. That's the same camera you have, right? The Super 8. Yo, did you make that post, Marcos, by the way? You did.
What happened?
That post.
Which one?
Super 8.
Hey, yo.
Yo, people are questioning, what's this? You guys want to see at the Vancouver, man. You guys want to see at the Vancouver. Hey. That's like, what the hell? What's DVS, the film company? Like, what do you guys doing? Putting film up?
The camera manufacturer.
Yeah, you don't know, man. You never know. Film course coming soon. I'm doing a challenge, and what you said yesterday really hit. So I'll get back to that in a second. It's for content creators.
Yeah, I just ordered like a bunch of film last night.
Yeah, how much were those?
So-
How much were those that film?
They're like $40-$50 a piece for like a couple. So you get like 3 minutes on each roll. They're like 50-foot reels.
Damn.
Yeah. So I mean, it's honestly not too bad.
What do you
But-
need to be able to to watch the actual video filmed on it?
So I'm about to buy this thing because normally you have to send them away, and it takes like a couple weeks to like get them developed, and like then they send them back, whatever.
You can do it on your
But,
own, no? This
Yeah,
darkroom.
Canon makes this thing like a film digitizer, and like it's a little expensive, but it's totally worth it because you can just like pop your reel in it, and it just does it all for you right there, and it puts it right on an SD card, and then boom, you're good to go. So I'm about to buy one of those because I'm not trying to send like the film away. Fuck that.
Some people are like, yo, why don't you use a HDR camera? I would use a DSLR film because we want that texture.
Yeah, something about the 8mm. It looks so good. And it's nice because you can like choose the FPS like on the camera that I got. Like we can still shoot in 24 FPS technically if we wanted to, just with that camera. It's actually pretty high tech for a camera from the 60s.
Someone says pause.
But hold on, you can't recreate that image on a regular camera, like with a filter?
Nah, if you can, but you'll be able to tell. Like for the people that like know what 8mm Super 8 looks like you'll be able to tell immediately that it's like a filter or like not authentic. Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't the same. It's like getting those film cameras and being like, oh, I can just put the Instagram filters over it.
Yeah.
That's not the same. You can tell like.
Yeah, it's something with like the grain and like also just the way the film process is. Like you can see the film on the sides.
Bro,
and
so
shit,
it'll look like this, right?
Yeah, it'll
That's
look
so
like that.
fire. Yeah. It's a lot more work, chat. Definitely a lot more work, but I think quality over quantity, right? No, quantity over quality. No, quality over quantity. There you go.
It's gonna be fine.
What's the difference between pullback and breaker structure, and how I manage it? I tend to get stopped out on the most. First you gotta understand like what top wicks are, and it's kind of a lot to explain like right now all in like one sitting. Like I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. I can't really put all of that together with it in one sentence right now for you. I think as you tune to the streams more, you'll definitely get an answer over time. And that's the point, to show up to the streams consistently, because you'll learn about these little concepts through the streams. But I can't explain all right now. I can give you like a little introduction. Like for instance, if you get a bearish candle close like this, right? The next candle opens up, we'll typically leave a top wick, and as it's creating out a top wick, people would think that it's just like retracing, but what it's usually doing is it's just creating a top wick for price to drive down. That's your liquidity wick, right? For price to drive down towards next support. Wrong mindset, Roy. Lost a couple dollars yesterday in GJ. I'm gonna try to regain some today. Yeah, no, wrong mindset, man. You have to, like, who cares what happens today? Who cares what happens yesterday? If there's an opportunity today, you take the opportunity, and this is what makes you breaks you as a trader, right? If there's an opportunity today, take it. By all means, take it, and you'll be a winner. Great, but don't take a position just because you want to make money back from yesterday. Because then what's gonna happen is if you take that loss, is you're gonna chase it. You're gonna double down on it, right? Gold sells, yeah. Go flip it, but I'm waiting for a closure below here. Maybe we might get 830 here, potentially.
820 volume.
Yeah, there's your 820 volume here, so probably should bring some volume. Yeah, 30
Don.
closure. Yo. What?
Uh-huh.
Seaweed? For breakfast? Stomach's gonna hurt.
Yeah, there's the seaweed snacks, like
Yeah.
those are
Shit's-
fire, bro. Those
I
are
know they're still
fire.
on my table from last night.
Yeah, I get the wasabi ones and the regular sea salt ones. They're fire.
I had the I never had
fire.
those wasabi ones.
Wasabi ones.
Yeah, the
are
wasabi
fire.
ones are those are fire. I agree. Yeah, my girl put me onto those. I used to be like, what is that? That's a snack? And now I eat them more than she does.
I'd be like, they roll that in my sushi, and then
Yeah.
I don't know. At first, I didn't like it. It took me a little while to get used to it. Oh, look at GJ. We're gonna
Yeah,
get that
sells
closure at 30.
below 157, 197. Yep. We may get a position here, chat. It's 8:30 here, so you have 8 minutes to just do whatever you want to do. If you need to wash them, go ahead, go do that. But 8 minutes until you get the next potential positions. Potential.
With the right soy sauce, yes. Have short memory, chat. If you took a L yesterday, have a short memory. Don't try to get as much as you lost back. It's very, very tough.
No, we'll now start his mukbang session. Chat, like, yes, you guys gotta try, man. I don't know, man. Like, I don't care, but I saw this thing. I think I got the idea from TikTok. Where is it?
Ways to eat. Marinate your fish.
Can't find it. No, I can't find it, but yo, that's where TikTok be giving you the craziest recipes. People on TikTok just be throwing anything together and making a video, and people like, yo, it's so fire. I tried one of them, and it was pretty good. I think it was like seaweed salmon and something like it was pretty good.
Yeah, sriracha. Yo, my girl eats that shit still. She's been on that for a while.
It's not bad. It's not bad too. It's not that bad for you. It's pretty good.
Nice. She loves like the TikTok meals or whatever.
It's like snacks.
Yeah, there's another one that she makes all the time that I'm trying to think. I forget. Oh. I gotta look it up. Oh, the whipped coffee. That's what it was. She used to make that all the time. Did you see that on TikTok? Remember when that was like a thing?
Honestly, I'm going to TikTok a lot, but like if someone says in the recipe,
whipped coffee was kind of fire.
Never seen it.
Marcos would like that.
What's Gold saying? Well, GJ looks a lot cleaner in this situation here because Gold may not close, but GJ looks like it may close. Or both might close actually. But this is a real good chat. Runner positions, wow. All the way down towards 155. How big are stops? Not too shabby. 30 pips, TP, like over 100 pips. Not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. See what play coming up. For real. Bro, Torre like your tweet, Marcos. I seen that. I mean, you DM him or you talk to him often or no?
We're mutual followers on Twitter.
Oh, he follows you. Never mind. I thought he didn't follow
Yeah.
you. He's like them. Like that's kind of cool.
Mm.
Yeah, go drive the drives here. It's not my position until you close below. Did we expect price to drop down today? Yeah. Like our target today was 1804, right? I said this morning chat, 1804 is daily target, and we still have range to drive down towards those levels, but I haven't got any potential positions yet where I can actually enter. You might get it here on this next 30 if we use current count stops. Won't be too bad. GJ might push through.
GJ really worked out.
Yeah, the break of lows.
Yeah, celery play. See.
If we can pull back here, I want to see this pull back to like 1.5. Should be able to. Should be able to pull back. I think this may potentially be my second position of the day. So we caught London, right? I think yesterday too. I took like 3 positions yesterday basically. 3 to 4, Asian, London, and then New York too. Sometimes I just wish I can stream like London. I can just do like a pop-up stream. It's no point. Would definitely increase win rate, I'll tell you that. So current candles, yeah. It's me current candle stops or previous candle stops, chat. Gold here too is close to below. So what are we gonna do? Gold or GJ? They're both pretty clean.
I have a 30-minute support that gold just tapped. Like pretty messy on
Right.
30.
1811, right? 11.700.
Yeah.
I think GJ a lot cleaner here. GJ it is. Yeah, I was just scrolling left too. Oh, we're not even closing below too. Well, damn, that's why you wait for closures, right, chat? Yeah, it didn't close below here on gold, so.
Wow, pulled back.
Yeah, GJ, you have positions here,
GJ.
but you just need a
You need a
top
top
wick.
wick.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. TP for GJ for me would be like around here, like 156.
Be patient
200.
here, chat. Right. So that's all we're doing, right? We're transferring funds from the impatient to the patient.
That's a good way to
Basically
put it.
what's happening. That's basically what's happening in the market. The impatient are transferring their money to the patient.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah, Goku still drive. Like looking at 30, it's kind of tough where support levels are. Like you could say,
Yes, Warren Buffett. If you read Warren Buffett, you would know that's one of his sayings.
you could say support could be formed like over here at like 1812 and it closed below there, or even like right here on price, right? It's just that every time I have to question it, like did it close below or not? Like I'd rather just not be in it. I want to see clear closures, right? So go drives here, drives, but I wouldn't be too worried, chat, because even the 4-hour candle, you have clean traffic afterwards on the 4-hour candle. So I think GJ is a player for me. Just need a top wick. Yep. GG may drive. If it drives, it drives. Unfortunately, chat. If it drives, it drives. I think today I'm gonna be here till like probably 9:30, maybe 10. So whatever happens to then. I don't think I'm staying past 10 today though. I think 10 a.m. is my cutoff time today for sure. Unless you get a perfect closure below the range. Yeah. I know yesterday. Yeah, no clear closures on gold, chat. They're I'm simply staying out. I know some guys are, a little bit, you guys want to take positions, right? But you gotta wait for your setup, man. You gotta wait for your setup. You can't just force the setup. Oh, that's a nice top wick. Thanks for me at bottom wick first. The breakout lows gives you what?
And we broke the previous candle low already. So if we break these lows, it should just cleanly drive down.
That's a nice top wick.
Sell
Perfect.
stop.
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm trying to see if there's anything here. What's this over here? Respected, drove down for the range. Respected, drove down for the range. Yeah. I think the alley count is more cleaner here, to be honest. So I'm looking at this support right here on GJ, right here at these levels here, and it gets a bit choppy here at 157, 157.027. That's where it gets a bit choppy too. I'd rather wait for the 1 hour candle because the 1 hour candle is cleaner traffic.
Yeah, 1 hour could still close above.
Yeah, and even if you miss this range here, it's fine. Cause even the breakout lows, like how big is that range after on the breakout lows? If that's our sell stop, it's like 15 pips, right? We'll be missing out on 15 pips, but the range going down below like 156.878, that range would be a lot bigger. It's like minimum 35 pips, and then TP runner is like 68 pips. And plus, it's a higher time for confirmation with the 4 hour closing bearish as well, and the 1 hour closing bearish too. So I think that'll be a lot cleaner on GJ. So I'm gonna probably stay out here. On GJ, no sell stops for me, nothing for me. And I mean, I explained gold already. Gold is, you want to close below 1812, and you never got that. So there's no positions there. But we did tap. It's pretty nice to see us tap like the weekly target. We pretty came down, and first initial target this week at, I think our first target this week was 1961. Next target was 1935, and then the next target is gonna be like 1790. And who knows? We might get tap the level today. We might not tap that today. But I think we broke this count down, and we even drew it out in the analysis on Sunday. And it's like a 9 move. I think I caught from that whole entire push down on gold. I think I caught this week. I think
like
I caught
10% of it.
I think, yeah, probably less than 10%. I caught. I mean, how many sells we had this week? 1, 2, 3, 4,
Regardless.
4 sells.
You don't need to catch all 900.
Yeah.
But you see how these weekly breakdowns are so fire? You could literally just post an entry at the beginning of the week. Just wait till the end of the week. The breakdowns are very valuable, regardless of which time frame you're trading.
Antonio Soto. What if something was to have ever happen to one of us? Who keeps our money from the trading account? Well, I'm pretty sure the money in your trading account isn't yours until you withdraw it. So the broker will probably keep it. And it definitely will come back to your bank because whatever happened, right? So it's kind of a dark question, but I mean, that's probably what happened. The money isn't yours, so you withdraw it. It's the broker's money, right? Remember that.
Hope it never happens.
Yeah, I hope it never happens, but what kind of question is that? I mean, I guess I mean, it's also
really dark.
It's also like,
I guess we'll never know.
we'll never know as well, you know. And
Ain't gonna happen.
bro, it's off Friday, man. Come on, like.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of question that is.
Never thought of that though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Never thought of that. But I hope, hey man, I hope.
Just trying to make enough here and withdraw fast enough. Kind of dark.
Your wife partner will get it? No, your wife won't get your trade money. I think with your
unless she knows your
bank,
account
with
stuff. Yeah.
with your bank stuff, yeah, that's a different story. I think your family gets it, whatever. But
Your bank, if it's not in a will, it'll go to probate, and then the government will have to send it to a judge, and the judge decides who gets it. If there's no will, regardless, if you have a next of kin, you don't have a next of kin,
oh, Ted just confirmed. Yeah, chat.
like a will or something.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if brokers had like a beneficiary or something set up like that, or like I wasn't sure if you could do that. That's nice.
Whereas the broker is the money in a dormant account, so nobody ever touches that money. It just sits there.
Yeah, that's what I kind of figured.
Just in case maybe there's like a ruling down the line from a judge or something. So the money has to be there.
It's a logical question. I mean, yeah, it's not. It's I never said it was a bad question. I said it was a dark question.
Someone just. How long have you been operating, Ted? Like, I mean, I only know of him for about 2.5 years. Wow. 6 years. Wow, incredible. Yeah, if you're around for 6 years, I mean, most businesses are like, it's a high number, fail within the first year or two. Get the big special here right now. Basically, don't die. Oh, you put up personal capital. Huh.
Yo, Chow spammed me yesterday in community channel and Ted was on IG like, yo, DVS is taking over Ted's live. Kind of cool. Like, yo, DVS.
Good. I mean, it's very similar audience.
Lots of support for DVS. This is the community.
There was like a couple people that were like, because I was in there listening for a little bit, and like a couple people were like DVS, and somebody like there's a couple RR monsters in there. They're like, yeah, welcome the 1 to 0.5 gang or whatever. Like I don't even know. I was like, oh my god, they're everywhere.
You missed the live? Yeah, I didn't see the live. I wasn't able to hop on.
Yeah, me neither.
What happened? Any stupid questions?
It's funny.
Man.
Ted's lives are like an event, like a pop-up event.
Man, game 6 yesterday was irritating to watch. Like, we played so much better than them, and we couldn't score. We just couldn't score. Now I gotta go to game 7. Like,
You already have tickets, right?
no, I don't. I'm gonna buy, but tickets right
Yo,
now
it's
are
gonna-
pretty chalked. It's like,
It's gonna be so much fun. Like, you think you were at a loud arena before? Wow. This shit's gonna be loud.
yeah. I know. I thought game 1 and game 5 were allowed, but
Yeah,
clearly not.
I want some live footage. I want to see. You should do a Discord stream.
Wait, what was Drake's bet? Game 7 leaves or what? I thought he only bet snails.
What do you bet, that it's gonna go 7 games? What
No,
do you bet?
Drake. I don't know. Honestly, I don't think Drake actually bets. It's just, he gets sponsorships from Stake, and he just makes hella money from Stake.
Wow.
Drake bet he was gonna go 7 games. Damn, I didn't know that. Well, yeah, giving free money, but it's fake. Yeah, I think that's Stake's been doing over the years with like other streamers as well. It's a bag though. It's definitely Drake usually doesn't take like those little sponsors, but it threw me off guard too, because recently he took a Shoppers Drug Mart sponsor. I'm like, what the hell? You know Shoppers Drug Mart? You know Shoppers Drug Mart?
The pharmacy, huh?
Yeah, the pharmacy. I'm like, like this right here. It was Flores. I'm like, Shoppers Beauty. I'm like, yo, how much is he getting paid from Shoppers Drug Mart to do this little ad? It's a Canadian thing. It's like a Canadian like, I think in you guys call it fuck. I think in Vancouver they call it something else, something London drugs or something, but in America I think it's called something else, Rexall or whatever.
Do that shit all the time on Instagram.
I never seen Drake do it.
Attention.
Yeah.
No, he did the celebrity giveaway that I was telling you about.
Really?
Yeah,
I
they'll
know.
post and they'll say follow everyone I'm following to win like all these iPhones and shit. They get paid like multiple 6 figures just for an Instagram post. It's a good way to supplement the following. The Kardashians do it too.
Walgreens. Oh yeah, there you go. You guys have that in the States, right? CVS and
Yeah.
Walgreens. Yeah.
Yeah, Walgreens.
CVS, I think, is the largest one.
I'm surprised Ted's tapped into that Twitch gambling stuff that we talk about with Aiden Ross and stuff.
Oh yeah.
They pay Aiden Ross like millions to gamble with fake money, and he moved to Toronto for it.
Did he move to Toronto, or was he to a fake location?
No, he moved to Toronto just to do the Stake partnership for a year.
Damn, for a year, for a bag. That makes a lot more on Twitch. I mean, makes sense. That's his job.
They stopped me from gambling. I hate how they could do that, but like I know it's like perfectly logical, but it's just like annoying that the casinos could just like kick you out for winning.
Ted, just
The
do a
markets can't do that.
hey, Ted, do a gambling IG live on a Friday.
I think I saw you post that on your live. I think it was blackjack or something. You had smashed it on Stake.
Bruh.
Weekend Stake stream. That'd be fun one day. Watch us lose everything.
You did it for you, little degen.
Because I got lucky, I won the slot for 3K, and I was like, you know what?
I was there.
Marcus
I
went
gambled.
degen mode for a good solid 4 days, I think.
Because I
was
won
on one of those.
day, and I was just playing with house money the whole week for fun.
You're playing like
All
what?
that shit.
You're betting the dragon. How far? Like, what was the game called? The dragon one?
The slots. I won 3K. I took out 2K. I took out a bunch of profit, and I was like, all right, this 1K doesn't exist. And I was just doing it.
I was on that corp call chat. It's really the most ignorant shit ever.
Yeah.
that's what builds your ego. It's like it's really the most counterproductive.
I was doing $500 coin flips, bro. It was ridiculous.
The most
Fucking
counterproductive shit you can do. Really.
The coin flip game is funny because it tells
It's
you
so
it's
much
like
fun.
you have a
It's so addictive.
49% chance of win you get 49% ROI on a 50% chance to win. Like you know it's against you.
You know it's rigged too. If it's some digital, like I get like live,
Virtual
live.
fucking point clip.
I get virtual like live blackjack, but I don't get like the digital one where it's like you can't even see like what they're pulling out. It's like it's definitely rigged. But the virtual one, I can
The dragon
get
was
that.
Fun, though. The dragon was fun. I was watching him play that shit, and I was rooting for him. I was like, yeah,
It was fun.
fly, bitch.
It was fun.
Then it goes to Woodbine. That probably goes to Vegas. It's a good drive. You can drive down here. It's good for the 4-hour candle. We'll make our way down towards 1804 pretty nicely for the rest of the day. Pretty good. You think GS shorts on 30? No. We wait for a top wick, and I said how I was kind of worried about this support here, right? Being tapped, so we had no sell stops. So even if you had sell stops, we would have deleted them by now. But yeah, like initially want to sell stops there, but we figured out, okay, well, there's a support there. You might as well wait for the 1-hour candle close bearish first, and then take it to the 1-hour candle. Yeah, the 15 closer, but it's the last 15 to 4-hour candles. I was really expecting a steeper pull back here. This 4-hour candle should pull back ideally. Depending on where we close, like even if it closes below, like if it closes below 1809, it'll be clean to drive down towards like 1802, 1804 levels next. But if it closes, it retraces back and closes below 1817, we'll get the nice wick fill coming down.
Oh, very smart to wait for the hourly on GJ.
Yeah.
What did you see? What support were you looking at?
The 30, right here. Because you already drove down towards there. Like if we entered here, we wouldn't break even here. But if we're entering here now that we have a steeper bottom wick, we're basically right at support, right? So you might as well just wait for the 1-hour closure.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, I think Ghost is gonna hover here. I think it's gonna hover here around these levels. Like, I mean, if it breaks like 809 before a 9 a.m. candle, you might see it push all the way through. But if you survive the next 10 minutes here within this range here, I think we should be good for 9 a.m. positions, 9:15, 9:30 positions. But there won't be anything until then, chat. So you have like 10 minutes to do whatever you want. You can't say, oh, yeah, I missed the move, you know. Wait for the candle to close. Same thing as yesterday and day prior. Blackjack's for kids. Yeah, I don't know how to play poker. I guess I'm a kid. Yeah, there's a support level on GJ here at 157, which we did close below. But now the 1-hour kind of was this support down here was what we're kind of concerned about after, right? What artists in Canada do you listen to? I got a couple artists from Toronto. Killy, Nav, Turlanes, Drake. Yeah, there's a lot of artists from Canada. You mean like local artists though? Yeah, as I said, chat. I said how if you could stay in this range here before and don't re-break the lows before the 9 a.m. candle, you should be good to hover. But now that you're breaking the lows, you may see a drive, and you may see it drive down towards the 1809 and eventually 1808 levels before a 9 a.m. candle. But I mean, there's no entrance for me, but just putting it out there, you may see it drive. Therefore, you have a small range to trade next. Below the range, but I mean below 1809 should still be clean. But this is what I was talking about earlier, right? If we're able to hold that low, we'll be good. But now that we're breaking it, it's gonna bring some more volume to drive further down here. But more sells below 1809 come down towards 1806. I think that's the 30-pip range going down later. It's not bad. Probably not until 9:15, 9:30 though. Maybe 9:30, 9 a.m. if you get a nice top wick on the forward candle. But I think 9:15 is a play. 9:30 is a play. And then you can say, well, you have a forward support right here at 1810, right? And if you had close below 1810, you can drive down the next forward candle towards the next support, which is down at, I guess you can say 1804 with the day target, right? 1806, the levels, around those levels. Should be pretty neat. Maybe 1790, who knows? But we'll worry about that later. We don't gotta worry about that just yet. Let me pull it up for you guys real quick. We So if you guys haven't joined our Discord yet, join our Discord. Every Sunday I send an analysis there. I send the weekly analysis, daily analysis. Hey, what's going on, guys? And we give like my perspective on the weekly candles, what to expect, what we're expecting price to do. I think this week we did gold and GJ, and it drew it out pretty nicely. Yeah, so look, this is the weekly candle on gold, right? We drew out a I think I explained as well, but we drew out this candle here when price is at 1883, and with the fact that you close below this weekly range here, you had clean traffic to drive down towards next support, which is down at these levels here, 1836 next target, and 18. You know, I think I drew the wicks down here like around like 1820ish levels. So we drew it out before the weekly candle even started, and I mean right now it's. I can get a price here. It's pretty accurate. This is the weekly candle right now in gold. Same thing can happen here, right? And that's all through price action. And I'm sure you had fundamentals along the way, catalysts that drove price down, but for the most part, I said again, fundamentals usually do match up with technicals 80% of the time. Yeah, I don't go to interest today though. Not yet, at least. Sells below here, not buys above here. It's always gold and GJ. Yeah, I don't know why I said this week it was GJ and gold. It's always GJ and gold.
I thought about that for a second and I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna let it go.
Who's your favorite rapper, T-Biggs? You heard any Kendrick album?
No, I didn't listen to it yet. That's probably gonna be the first thing I do after the stream, though.
Me too, man.
My favorite rapper right now is honestly Bones, or like Suicide Boys. I like listening to them a lot.
I know them. Yeah.
But I don't know. It changes a lot.
Yeah, for me too. In 2017, it was like Uno, all those guys, fucking Uno. Uno, thousands down bands.
Yeah, that was been funny, bro.
Yeah.
Uno the Activist.
D
I saw them a
Savage.
couple times in Philly. Yeah, they're fire. I saw them a couple times in Philly. They're pretty good. And who else? Lucky. You know Lucky?
Yeah, I love Lucky.
Yeah, Lucky's
UKI,
fire. I used to
right?
listen to him a lot. Yeah. That shit's all fire. I used to be real heavy into the SoundCloud like rappers. Yeah, 2016 was a great year.
Yeah, for music.
Yeah.
Especially when Cardi
I mean,
dropped.
That's when T-Lop came out too, no?
Yeah, Life of
Like
Pablo.
2016?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bro, and even for like just fashion and like the whole streetwear industry, like everything was just like really kind of changing at that time. It was so cool.
Great year for life in general. I was 16, so I mean, I didn't have nothing to worry about.
Yeah, same. I was graduating high school.
I was in grade 10.
Yeah. I was just like buying sneakers and selling them.
Honestly, buying sneakers still this day and reselling them is not a bad idea. The only issue is this inventory, like having space to store them and stuff. Like that's and just physical stuff. And
Yeah.
like, yo, you heard StockX getting sued? Marcos told me.
Wait,
Was
what?
that Marcos told me?
Oh yeah, they have fake sneakers.
Nah.
They've been getting scammed.
They got so like I think it's because like some of the their authenticity team, like people who legit check the shoes, like I guess they get lazy sometimes and like
Wait,
yeah,
they've been selling fakes for years. They've been doing that for years.
by accident though, right? Not on purpose.
Yeah, on accident, not on purpose. Yeah, not on purpose. But there's been like
They
'cause I've
can't even
found-
tell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't even know because like I found like Reddit threads back in the day being like, don't buy from StockX. Like I got fakes and there's pictures and they were like obviously fake, but they don't know when that shit's going on. But I thought that stopped after they kind of blew up because they were so big now. Damn. That's crazy.
I thought they had a better team to deal with that stuff, but I guess because like yo, there's like these
'Cause
fakes
people-
nowadays are just you can't even tell sometimes.
They're
Dude,
like 1-to-1 basically.
people
Yeah.
reach out directly to the manufacturer to find out. The manufacturer says it's fake, and then they go back to StockX and be like, "Hey, the manufacturer said this is fake,"
Damn.
and that's why there's a lawsuit pending.
Yeah, that's crazy. That whole like replica game is crazy now.
Now it's always been, and you know, honestly, like most brands right now, like Nike, Reebok, whatever it is, you know, their quality control isn't that great. Like the sneakers aren't made incredibly well. They're made well, but they're not fucking, you know, without flaws. So it's
Yeah.
not too hard to fake either.
You have a closure
Right.
in 50 seconds here, guys. You might get a closure below. We might get a position at 9 a.m. actually. If you get a nice top wick at the 9 a.m. candle, this would be perfect. The forward candle would drive down likely. We should tap like 1806 pretty nicely here. 1806, maybe steeper, maybe 1804, but 37 seconds for a closure. Speaking about fakes, there's your fake ONGJ. Yeah, GJ's gonna be choppy today. I think I'm done with GJ looking at it. Let's see, can you get a closure? Ideally, the 4 candle, as long as it closes below here, should be good. Because there's a different support off the 4 candle on GJ on gold and the 30 in 1 hour. But let's see if we can close below here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and well, there's your day. All right,
That's
chat.
gonna be a no from me, dog.
Oh, chat, expect yeah, because look, we're closing back into this range now, right? Which doesn't mean that we're necessarily not going to drive. It can still drive, but ideally you would have wanted to see our closure below there to indicate that we're actually breaking below the range. And at this point, it looks like we're just going to hover from like 1810 to like 1812 here. It looks like we're just going to be stuck in this range, and I don't want to take a trade here on a Friday, you know, at 9 when like I'm not like there's uncertainty with the way we close there. So yeah, I think I'm done for a day. I think because if we look, if it's a 4 hour candle, right? It's not just a 1 hour 30. It's a whole 4 hour candle. I don't know. How's the 1 hour look? Let's see. I'm sure a lot of you guys caught sells today, which is good, man. Good stuff. If you guys were able to. I didn't take any sells today on gold. I took some sells on GJ a lot today. I took 1 trade today during London, but that's about it. Yeah, no, 1 hour and 30 minute didn't close below his range as well. You closing right at it, so like Wick says, no from me, man. Gonna call that day. I think gonna do a wordo and then call it a day. It's gonna be a quick early stream today, I guess, but it's a Friday. We had a pretty good week. We had like 1 loss this week, right, chat? No need to trip out this week. The week,
Yeah, had a fire week.
like the week started on the 8th, right? So the 8th over here, the 13, 20, 20, 23, 30. It's been a pretty good week. 1 loss, all wins, pretty good. So gonna do a word out chat and then gonna call it a day after we do the word out real quick. So Yo,
Lock in.
blocker. Yeah, blocker.
This is the real part of the stream.
Yeah, short stream to your chat, but there's no point. You know, we had a pretty good week. No need to fuck it up now. It's gonna come back on Monday.
T.
All right.
DH. Think.
Oh, okay. W's in the chat.
On brand. Look.
Yo, Mark, you're cheating, Marco. You're cheating.
Yeah, I know. What other T? What's the second? Oh, it could be a vowel, I guess. T-O. Toilet. Yeah, toilet. Oh, there's no E.
No.
Oh, man,
no, none of letters.
Too many letters. I in the middle. No.
T big.
T big.
I'm trying to think if there could be a consonant second here. It could be TS, but that's pretty rare. So T vowel. So TI.
Yeah.
Timid.
Yo, New York knows
no
what's
D.
up. New York know what's up. What up, New York? Vivid.
Can't be TIM. Tilts.
Yo,
Yeah.
fuck it.
That's not bad.
It's not bad. I'm gonna do it.
Alright, that's not bad. That's not bad.
All right. So the I's there. We got the I.
Tism.
It's not that hard. Tism. No, that's not.
Tipsy.
Oh yeah, Friday be like.
Boo!
Hey,
go.
Marco's on
She's a
streak
runner,
here.
she's a track star.
Let's go.
Where are my haters? Where's my haters? I'm pulling you up right now. They said thick.
Oh, chat. Good work, man. Our streak continues for the Wordo, I guess. You know, a little 5 streak here. Not bad. All right, chat. I'm gonna call it right, guys. So have a good day, man. Don't F your week over. If you caught positions today, just take it as it is and enjoy those profits. Make a little withdrawal. Go get yourself a little sandwich from the deli. Get yourself a little chopped cheese.
Chopped
chopped
cheese.
Jeez.
You know,
Yes,
do
sir.
whatever.
Bev, can't forget the Bev.
Yes, sir. All right, chat. I'm done for a day. I'm done. Closing my charts here, and we're gonna resume on Monday morning. All right. So catch you guys there. It's gonna be another great week next week. One loss this week.
See you at game 7.
Yeah. See you game 7. Hope it goes well. All right. Peace out, guys. Peace out. Peace out.
Later.
Peace.
Love you, chat. Peace out. What song did I play this morning? I play the same song.
A new Roddy Rich Post Malone. Rip it.
That new Kendrick.
Nah, new. Fuck that.
I don't
New
know.
Post Malone.
Fuck. Whoa.
You heard me. I
Whoa.
said, fuck Kendrick Lamar.
Whoa.
Man.
Oh, I don't know about that.
That's what I said.
Mark,